away, and we've got a goaltender change, as I made mention. Hagendorn is taken over for the Victoria Shamrocks. From the dock, goes all the way back down, looks, holding onto it easily. Davis is down over on the left side. Wardell stays with him, waits. Porter is back at center floor, couldn't get it back to him, holding onto it, straight down. Barker comes in, Barker goes in, takes a shot, a bouncer in front, and Hagendorn had to be alert and stop that one. First shot he's faced in the third period so far, just coming in and taking over, so I'm assuming that they had a discussion between periods to get themselves motivated. Can't really blame Shute for the goals that have gone in. It's been an exceptional, well-played game by both teams, and the goaltenders have played electric. Far side, nice play. Conway has control of the ball, looks, waits for it. All right, trying to get the shot away, takes the shot over on the right side, stopped right there by Sigliano, holds on to this one. Nice play. He had to be Johnny in the spot to read that play. Schattler threw it all the way back over on the far left side to Dutch. Dutch is out there. Conway is inside. Cook stays with him. Out to Small, center part of the floor. Back over on the far right side this time, holding onto it. Out in front, going inside, taking the shot. And they'll give the ball back for possession in this case right now. I believe they're going to give the ball back for the Shamrocks. They will, because Wardell was the one that was pushed from behind right there. Far side, Schattler comes in. He's all the way over on the right side. Reese Dutch is there. He gives it back out, changed his mind, was going to give it to Small. Small was double teamed, couldn't give him the ball. Far side, going inside, gets around everybody, going inside, taking a shot, scores. And the referee indicates, yes, it's a goal right there after a little bit of indecision. And Frankie Sigliano was run over like a Mack truck inside the crease, like he was going over the Malahat on his way up to Duncan, but nonetheless, that ball somehow managed to sneak behind him, tying the game at 8. So welcome all our listeners from the Vancouver Island, Mill Bay area. All the way over is Franklin River, just outside of Port Alberni. Okay, ball is placed down between the sticks. Nice play, picking it all the way back up. Good retrieve on that one right there, and Burton ended up getting it. Burton waits. Wardell has control of it. Harnett had it for a second as he gave it over to Wardell. Wardell is going straight down over on the right side right there. The referees are switching positions on the sides, going in, reset the shot clock. They're trying to pick it back up, trying to get it all the way straight down the floor to Porter. Instead of that, they give it to Davis at center floor. Davis back into corner. Porter on the far left side corner. Schattler stays with his man. Coming inside is Mallory. Mallory was calling for it. Fagan stays with him. McIntosh, give it far side. Good play to get control. Stopping, turning. Taylor flips it back over the shoulder on the left side shoulder this time. Going inside, taking a shot by Lowen. Nice shot taken. That's only about the second shot that Hagendorn has faced so far in the third period. But regardless, he stopped both of them. That's what they put him between the pipes to do. Lowen couldn't get the ball. Schattler has it, center floor. He cuts to the middle part of the floor right now, holding onto it. Conway is calling for it. They saw him and they gave it to him. Far side to Dutch. Dutch comes inside, off of the wall on the left side, back out to Small. Small, it was out of his reach. Now it'll go back down over to Schattler on the far right side. He's worked over by Cook. Schattler comes in, takes a shot. Stopped by Sigliano. Does it go in? Yes, it does. Somehow that sneaks by him on just a real hurry-up offense. Going back inside, and they take a real quick one-timing shot right on goal and got by Frankie Sigliano behind the play. Fast start to the third period by the Victoria Shamrocks. They've obviously figured this out as to what they have to do to muster up a little bit more stronger of an offense to come back and challenge the Maple Ridge Burrards. Burrards looking at taking a 2-0 series in the WLA Final Championship Series, and the Victoria Shamrocks want to even it at 1. Shamrocks lost the first game on home floor in Victoria on Wednesday night. Next game is Sunday night at the Q Center in Victoria, 6 p.m. No doubt there'll be a large contingent of Shamrocks fans supporting that one. Teddy Jenner will have to tell me what the status is for the fan report when he gives us his report. Far side, looks, Wardell comes inside, Small goes in, takes a shot, stopped by Sigliano. The rebound, picking this one back up. It was out of the reach of Reed, and Cook will hold on this one, and Cook just lobs it all the way over, this time on the far right side. Wardell stays with his man. Lowen is out there. Neither one picked it back up. Wardell comes in, takes him off of the ball, fighting for it. A little bit of a grab ensued. No call on the ball play by the referee. Said, nope, you're both doing fine, thank you very much. It was like a stalemate in a chess match. Wardell comes inside, holding on it, throws it back over to Schattler on the far right side, going in, scores, and he gets another one in. They're calling him, and they said that he might have been called in the crease, but Sigliano comes back, and he's having a bit of a discussion behind the play right there. And whatever the discussion is or whatever is ensuing, they're looking at it right now, and they've got some water on the floor inside the crease for the Burrard, so they'll get this water wiped up off of the crease. And if you're a sports fanatic on this day in sporting history, going back to 1939, it was the first ever televised Major League Baseball game was shown against the Cincinnati Reds and the Brooklyn Dodgers. And also on this day in 1961, this is a bit of a note for the history buffs in the world of sport. 1961, the International Hockey Hall of Fame was opened in Toronto, but ironically it was approved September the 11th, 1943. So those are two facts that transpired on this day in history in the sporting world. So the referee will go back out center floor, placing the ball down, trying to get control. Michaud came in and took the draw that time instead of Porter. Harnett waiting for the ball, couldn't get it to him. Yeager was waiting for it. They just finally give it back over, and Wardell was the one that has it over on the right side this time. Wardell comes in. Center pass, back out to Shatler. Shatler gives it over on the left side. Back to Conway, back to Shatler. Takes a shot off of the post. Conway's chasing it back down, but it's going to be picked back up. A long pass by Sigliano to Porter. He's down the left side. Porter give it back out to number 19 Porter. That's Colton Porter, and Zach Porter is number 32 coming off the wall. Mallory goes inside. Porter was taking a bit of a shove, fell down. Evans gets back up. Evans goes inside the front part of the crease. He was calling for it. Lowen has the ball. Lowen throws it back over to Mallory. Mallory goes in, fakes one shot, goes high, goes upstairs, put that over top of the net, out of the reach of everybody, and now they'll pick it back up, and it's intercepted by the Shamrocks, and they get all the way up the center floor. Breber has it in front of the penalty box. He dusted it out to the middle part of the floor. Over to Small. Small killing seconds off of the clock. Holding on to this one. Shatler's over on the right side. Small is really on the right side. Gets it. Now comes off of the wall by 10 feet. Reese Dutcher's out there. Dutcher's calling for it back. They gave it back to him. Dutch comes in. Looks, passes it back out in front of the net. Going inside. Nice shot taken by Conway off of the back of the net. And the backboard. Now they'll pick it back up, and McLeod gets it at the center floor. Just under 15 minutes remaining in this third period of play. Coming to you from Planet Ice. 10-8. Victoria Shamrocks are leading right now by 2. Kenny stays with his man. McIntosh is wide open over on the far left side. Symes is in there. Back over. Nice play. McIntosh comes in, takes a huge shot right there. Stopped by Hagendorn. Holds onto it. Hagendorn taking his time. No urgency in a pass right there, but they finally give it back up to Cullen, and Cullen throws it straight up the center part of the floor in front of the penalty box area, back up to Wardell, and Wardell comes down over on the right side. Small is really over on the right side against the wall. He come off of the boards. He went wide and then come back because he realized he wasn't going to get control of the pass that time. Wardell is out there. Look, Small comes inside, trying to get the pass, bounces, takes a one-hopper back out the center floor. Looks like we've got a glove on the floor that come off of someone, so it's obvious possession will be given back for the Burrards. They'll give it inside the corner to Lowen. Lowen will get the ball as he gets it. Yeager is going to stay with him. McIntosh has the ball, center part of the floor. McIntosh goes straight down, left side. He comes off. He is waiting for it. Mallory has it. Mallory goes out to the center part of the floor. A nice long stretch pass. Taylor was out of his reach, but Taylor picks it up nonetheless. Lowen runs the pick and traps his man and knocks him down. Subsequent change of possession right there. That was a little bit of an obvious play right there as he took him off 10 feet in front of the referee. So if the referee had missed that one, the only way he would have missed that was if he was back on the Patella Bridge, which is closed for the weekend again. Back down, far side, nice play. Centering it all the way back down. Conway takes a shot, stopped by Sigliano. The rebound. Now they go around a couple of players, go back up floor the other way. They're pushing. We've got a delayed penalty coming up. And they're calling him. Sigliano is calling DJ Surrey off of the floor. And the penalty is going against the Victoria Shamrocks. And DJ Surrey was going to go after the man that's getting the minor penalty. And it was interesting because Frankie Sigliano was the one that just grabbed him and pulled him out of the way. Literally to save themselves taking a minor penalty and making it 4-on-4. Looks taking a shot off of the back wall. The whistle goes. And we have a penalty called right there. It's a high sticking penalty that will be assessed for the Victoria Shamrocks. So the Burrards will get the ball at center floor. That was actually one of the more interesting plays when I've seen Frankie Sigliano go actually inside and literally grab his player, grab DJ Surrey and pulled him off by the right shoulder and directed him over to the bench. Seldom do you see that from a goaltender. Good, smart heads-up play right there. Lowen gets it back. Taylor is wide open. Lowen comes in, gives it back to Taylor. Far side, nice play. Taylor is going to get it back. Mallory, Taylor, inside, going to get the shot away. Lowen takes the shot off of the post. Looks, waits. Lowen's overdue. He's had a couple of solid shifts right there. Lowen throws it. Took his man off of the ball. Now they give it back over to Harnett. Harnett on the right side going in. Stop. Shot taken. Sigliano holds on this one and stops it. Easily leaves this one. Now the Burrards will come all the way up the half floor. Killing seconds off of the clock right now. Waiting for it. McIntosh still has the ball. Fake to give to Mallory. McIntosh all the way out in front to Lowen. Takes the shot. It was just narrowly missing the net, but off of the back part of the post. Taylor will pick this one back up at center floor. Still in the power play. Mallory has it. They want to get one on the board. Mallory goes in, takes a shot, and that's it right there. They said they wanted one. That's the one they wanted. That is number 9. They're trailing by 1. That will be a power play marker. That was scored at 7:50 into the period. So a 12-10. 31st shot of the game for the Maple Ridge Burrards. Reed's tripping over on the far side with his counterpart. They've been talking all game over on the far side right there. Reed and Dutch, the two of them, no strangers with each other. It's like a marriage gone bad between those two youngsters. Far side, waiting for it, holding onto it. Harnett has it. Over on the right side this time, Wardell is wide open. He gets control of it, gets it from Small, throws it back over to Conway on the far left side. Wardell comes inside. He's over on the right side. Pin pushed against the wall. Continues to fight for it, challenges for it. Davis comes inside to pick it back up, and now Porter will intercept this one. Porter back over to Davis on the far right side. Davis comes down. Here's the announcement of the goal.
By number 8, Mike Mallory. Assist to number 6, Dan Taylor. Time of the goal, 7 minutes, 50 seconds of the third period.
7:50. Mallory gets one from Taylor, takes the shot right there. Big stop, sprawling at it to get control of that one with Hagendorn. Hagendorn easily holds onto it, throws it straight up the middle part of the floor. Looks like we've got some water on the floor because Fagan lost his footing and fell down. Shadler gets it on a one hopper. He goes straight up. The referee is looking at the floor, possibly seeing whether he wants to get some perspiration or water wiped up off of the floor in front of the penalty box area. Shadler comes inside. He's over on the right side. Stopped, pushed off of the ball, worked them over very easily right there. Still maintains it. Giving it back over, far left side. DJ Sari is out there. He couldn't get control of the ball, lost it. And Lowen goes after this one. They're going to give this one back over. Waits. Miller stays with his man. Referee has to get out of the way so he doesn't get run over. Very easily right there. Could have happened. Conway has it. Conway throws it back out in front to Dutch. Dutch couldn't get the shot away. That's stopped by Sigliano. And Sigliano just taking his time, trying to find somebody that's open. There was no one in front that was wide open. Him on the turnover right there. And McLeod goes after it. Harnett stays with his man. Harnett chases McLeod down right in the center part of the floor. Tries to put the stop tracks on him to no avail. McLeod comes inside. Symes is wide open. He gets it. Holding onto it. Teams are playing 5-a-side. McIntosh had it. Far side to Lowen. Lowen takes a shot off of the outside left post. And it bounces out the center floor as McIntosh will chase this one all the way back down. Stops it. Has to put a good stop to it so it doesn't bounce and take a strange bounce towards his own net. McIntosh comes down this time, left side, holding onto it. McIntosh goes against the wall. Careful. Throws it all the way over, far left side, this time to Taylor. Lowen is wide open. Lowen gets it, takes a shot. Huge save right there, stopped by Hagendorn. And he sprawls down, holding onto it. Looking to see who's open at center. McIntosh is right on his doorstep, but he somehow got on a one-hopper back up the center floor. Waits for it. And Shatler has it at center floor. Shatler on the right side. Looks, waits, gives that one back over on the far left side this time. Conway has it. Dutch is trying to get wide open. He does somehow. Couldn't get the shot away all the way out in front. Obviously a crease infraction right there. A lot of players down in front of the crease right now. One of them is Sigliano holding onto it. Shatler's out there as well. They've got to be careful. The referee is right there. I think we've got some water on the floor as well in front of the crease, so they want to get all this wiped up. So they'll get all the water wiped up off of the floor. 9:18 remaining in this third period. Victoria Shamrocks leading 10-9. Shots are 46-33 in favor of the Victoria Shamrocks. Game 3, Sunday evening in Victoria at the Q Center, 6 p.m. Game 4 next Tuesday evening in Maple Ridge, home of the Burrards, for game number 4. Far side, Taylor tries to run the pick, tried to take his man off of the ball, failed to do so. Now they go all the way back down. Gillespie has it. Gillespie gives it out to Goodwin. Misplayed it. Mallory picks it up. Mallory, far left side, going inside. Misplayed this one. Now they give it back around to the center part. Taylor has it once again. Taylor goes to the center part of the floor. He's trying to get the shot away. Backs in, takes a sub shot, and takes a one-hopper out the center floor. And Gillespie will pick it back up. The shot clock goes. Good timing, as he knew how much time was left on the shot clock, so he just easily passes it back off. Far side. Shamrocks get all the way up the center floor this time. Wardell looks, dumps it all the way back out to Captain Small in the center part of the floor. Reese Dutch over on the left side of the wall this time. Dutch cuts his way in. Miller stays with him, not going to let him get control of it, and Sigliano holds on the ball. Takes his time. Sigliano looking from the back end, gives it all the way out to the middle to McIntosh, and McIntosh comes straight up the middle, going straight down. McIntosh gives it back over. Symes misplayed this one. Davis couldn't put his stick on it. They're all pushing at it. Davis goes after it, trying to get control of it from his man. Cullen takes Davis off of the ball, but Wardell picks it up, and Wardell goes straight down the middle part. Back over to Schattler. Looks, he goes inside, takes the shot. Wardell chases it, and it'll be picked back up by Porter, who gets straight up the center floor. Porter holds on to it, flips it all the way back. Looks, Mallory pretended he was giving it to somebody, and nobody was the intended one that wanted it that time. Mallory has it. McIntosh is wide open. Mallory goes inside. Harnett stays with him, takes the ball, knocks it out of his stick. Goodman comes inside, pins him against the wall. They all push. Referee goes over to get a better view of what might transpire, hoping things that cooler heads will prevail. Referee throws a glove all the way back down, gives it directly to John Harnett this time. He just lost it for a second right there, but he had help from the referee. Small has control of the ball over on the right side. Small comes straight down. What are we going to do with it? Looks, decides to throw it over on the far side. The Dutch takes a shot. Stopped by Sigliano. Dutch chases his own rebound. Couldn't pick it back up. Barker takes him. Tries to pin him against the wall. Coming inside. Play is getting a little more heated out there. Dutch gives it back over to Small. Far right side. Good play to work it all the way back around this time. They want it. Waits. Schattler gives it back out to the middle. Back to Conway. Back to Small. Takes a shot high over top of the net this time. That was not going to go in anybody's stick right there, and Porter is waiting for it at center floor. Finally, they dump it all the way back out to the middle by Reed. Taylor goes straight up the middle. Taylor goes down. Garland stays with him. Taylor takes his time, trying to get it back to Symes. Give it to Gillespie instead. Symes goes down. Gillespie's the trailer. Back over on the far side to Taylor. Gillespie comes in, runs the pick, going inside, gives a back flip right there. They're all chasing it. Neither one picked it back up. Finally, they give it back to Taylor on a back pass. Going in, Taylor in front. Going in, taking the back shot. No, calling for the crease, but what an exceptional play right there. And I'm watching the play. The players are getting a little more heated inside the crease at both ends. There's no love lost between the players when they're going in and they're challenging right inside the crease. They're all pushing. Lum goes down the left side this time, waiting for it. Schattler's over on the right side. Wardell's out there. Schattler gives it back over. Far left side this time to Dutch. Schattler has it. Looks, taking a shot right there, out of the reach of everybody, except goaltender Sigliano. He holds on this one. Looks, decides to throw it all the way out the center floor. Long pass all the way straight down. No call on the play right there. A lot of people question that because he didn't have possession. Should have at least given the Burrards immediate possession, but they just let the play carry right on. Long pass all the way out the center floor. Schattler has it at the middle in front of the penalty box area. Schattler's going down, knocking time off of the clock. There's 5:32 remaining in this third period of play. Shamrocks leading by 1, 10-9. Conway has it. Dutch is on the left side. Conway back to Schattler. Schattler looks, comes inside, takes a shove stop. Kicked inside the corner by Sigliano. Looking, coming in. Schattler tries to take his man off the ball. Cook goes after him. Two of them walked away. Porter comes down left side. Porter in front, getting the shot, trying to get it to Lowen, to no avail. McIntosh goes after it. They're all coming inside, pushing after the loose ball right there. Porter goes after it. Lowen's out in front. Are they going to get it? No, it was out of the reach of Lowen, so they go back up floor the other way. Flips it back over to Schattler. Schattler's over on the far right side this time. Just under 5 minutes in the third period remaining. Schattler comes down. A one-hopper. Left side this time. Back to Conway. Conway comes down. Dutch goes to the middle part of the floor. Davis stays with him. Conway still in control. Tried to pass it back. That was blocked and intercepted by the Burrards. McLeod. McLeod comes down. Going in, taking a shot. A one-hopper up and out of play. He was a little bit of a hurry-up mode right there. Got the shot. It bounced in front of the net, so he wasn't going to get that shot on target. Garland throws it back in his own half of the floor. McLeod's going after him. Giving it back out to the middle to Wardell, and Wardell is straight out in the center part of the floor right now. 4:15 left. Wardell, right side. Small is out there. Wardell turns, trying to get it free. Far left side. Lum is wide open. Reese Dutch reaches up, but it was out of his reach. He wasn't going to pick this ball up either. Now they go back. Dutch chases it back down. Neither one picked it back up, and Lum chases it again. Porter takes his man off of the ball. Porter, the two of them push it center floor. No call on the play. Harnett and Porter, the two of them were chopping each other like they were on their way over to Port Alberni in one of the trees that they were taking down. Lum is in there. Barker is out there with him. Wait. Back down. Far side. Conway takes a shot, and Conway gets one in amidst all sorts of controversy on questionable penalty calls at both ends of the floor. So the Victoria Shamrocks lead by 2 with 3:35 remaining in this third period of play. Will we see overtime? Will it end in the end of the third period? Back out. Waiting for the draw at center floor. I think we've got some water we want wiped up off the floor. Harnett's having a bit of a discussion with the one referee, so the young man's coming back on the floor. The goaltenders will walk off the floor. Well, at least Shigliano will. Hagendorn's going to stay back in his own crease. He's not going anywhere right now. He is staying there. Get some water wiped up off of the floor. Waiting for it. Young man's doing a good job, considered it looks like he's got a broken right wrist. All big, huge cast on it. Gets the water wiped up. Shigliano will go back between the pipes. And the referee will place the ball down at center floor between the sticks. Porter, Burton. Porter swipes it straight forward. It was out of the reach of Burton. Now Porter's going to chase this one all the way back down right side. Coming inside. Waits. Nice play. Zach Porter got the shot away. Back to Colton. Diving. Taking a shot. Hagendorn makes a huge save right there. Goes up to the center to Wardell. And Wardell comes down straight down the middle over on the right side. Wardell holds onto this one. Waits. Looks, we've got a push and a shove in front of the players' bench. Not sure what transpired. We are watching the play over on the right side this time. Conway comes inside. Dutch goes after it. Neither one picked it back up. Wardell takes his man off. Dutch is in there mixing it up in the corner. Not a lot, but a little bit. Conway goes after it. It's picked back up by Dutch. And we've got some more water we need wiped up off of the floor right now. So the referee is calling the young player back on the floor. 2:54 remaining in this third period of play. And we talked about an exciting game from start to finish. The players have come out to play and want to entertain the fans, and they are indeed doing what they intended. Hagendorn come in, took over for the Victoria Shamrocks at the start of the third period. Schutt played 2 periods, replaced as Hagendorn come in. He'll be inside. Now he's offering some assistance to the young man wiping up the water, where we want to get it cleaned up, how we want it cleaned up. And they're waiting for it. Shigliano still between the pipes. Of course, the Victoria Shamrocks have been leading in the shot department pretty much the entire game. Wait till the young man gets ready to go back off the floor. Reese Dutch is at center floor. And Dutch will be given the ball to start the play once we get the play ready to go. And the referee at center floor indicates we are ready to go, and Reese Dutch will have the ball. They'll start the clock. Dutch killing seconds off the clock. Michaud's going after Reese Dutch. trying to force him wide to the outside in front of the players' bench. Dust lost it, takes it on a one-hopper, picks it back up a second time, then lost it a second time, and Reed's going to pick it back up for the Burrards. Reed gives it all the way back over on the far right side this time. Looks holding on to this one. Figliano is going to go off on the change right now. The referee's switching sides. Taylor has it. Taylor gives it to Mallory over on the far right side. Symes is down. Now Mallory throws it out to the center to McIntosh, and McIntosh holds on to the ball. Far side to Gillespie. Gillespie goes in, looks, waits, cutting all the way back down this time, trying to get the shot away. Taylor goes in. He chases it back down. He couldn't get it. Now it goes up and on a play. So I believe they're going to give the ball back this time for the Burrards, and they do exactly just that. Back out to Mallory. McIntosh is out there. Mallory gets it back from Taylor. Mallory back over to Taylor, far right side, trying to come inside. What's he going to do? Who's he going to give it to? Undecided right now. Back over to Mallory. Mallory goes to the center part of the floor. McIntosh is wide open. Good passing play to work it all the way back down. Lowen gets a shot right on goal, holding on to it, and they'll stop it, reset it. And the young goaltender Hagendorn's just easily just going to leave this one for Burton. And Burton throws it up to Conway on the far left side. Conway gets straight up the middle, stops, waits. Davis was all over him. Harnett comes inside, tries to take him off of the ball. Now Conway maintains possession. Under 2 minutes remaining in this third period of play. Conway rolls it all the way back out the center part of the floor. Now he's going to go down over on the left side this time. Decided to. Shatler has it. Shatler takes his time. Throws it all the way back down in the corner. There's 5 seconds on the shot clock, and he's going to reset it, so they'll pick it back up. Referee will inbound the ball, giving it back over to Zach Porter. And Porter comes down. The goaltender is out for the extra attacker for the Maple Ridge Burrards. 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining. 6 on 5. They're directing traffic. Who's got the ball? They all know. Taylor has it. Taylor looks fake. Didn't give it to Mallory. Taylor goes to the inside. McIntosh gets the shot. Mallory is coming inside. Picks it back up out of his stick. They're just going to chop it straight forward. And Sigliano holds onto it. He goes straight down. I'm looking to see what they're going to call or what the questionable call might be. I'm not sure what the call is between the two officials because there seems to be some type of confusion reigning on the floor right now. Chiliano is going back off of the floor right now. So I'm looking to see, I think they want Chiliano back in the net. McIntosh is having a discussion with the referee. So they want the clock held for 5 seconds? I think that's what they want. They want it held for 5 seconds. Chiliano slow to go back in between the pipes right now. I'm not sure what's going on. Burrards just want to come out and make this game go extra. We've got a couple players pushing in front. The referee is not doing anything right now. Now he's going inside. Now they start the play once again. Last minute in the third period, going inside, trying to get the shot on goal, picking it back up. Waits, challenges. They easily leave this one. They're going to pick it back up and give it to the Shamrocks. The Shamrocks will pick this one back up, and Harnett holds onto it. Harnett throws it a long pass all the way straight down the floor, out of the reach of Small. Waits. Chiliano throws it all the way straight down the floor. Couldn't put his stick on it. McIntosh throws it back over the far side. Burton chases it back down. Clock is moving, and the Shamrocks are killing seconds off of the clock very easily right now. Trying to get it back. Chiliano's looking to see when he can get possibly over to the bench. Moving that way, but hasn't made his way there yet. Conway has the ball. Conway holds onto it in front of the penalty box area. Now decides to go back in his own half of the floor. Flips it back inside the corner. Good play to give it back over to Harnett, and Harnett kills seconds off the clock, and Conway has it. Throws it straight down the floor. Looks off of the back wall. They're going to pick this one back up. They give it back to Porter. Porter will pick it all the way back up, and they throw it straight down the floor. The Shamrocks can taste the smell of victory right now. A long pass straight down the floor. Chiliano stops it, holds onto it, and the game has come to a conclusion. And the victorious Shamrocks